My name's Ashlee. I live with my partner Chris, my little girl Peyton, and my phobia is the dentist. When my first set of teeth came through, they just came through as black stumps. I then had to have all of the black stumps removed, which was every tooth that I had. I remember that being really scary.
Older sister Kay knows all too well how it's affected Ashlee.
She was quite traumatised by kids at school all picking because she didn't have her front teeth. So she never really smiled in the school photographs or anything like that. That
did affect me quite a lot. Even though I was quite young, having no teeth was really difficult.
As Ashlee's phobia of dentists grew, the problems with her teeth became worse.
Yeah, clever girl. I started getting chips in my teeth. I had a feeling, just remember thinking that really hurt. Now I haven't been since I was 16, and I'm now nearly 28. Every time I've tried to go back to the dentist, I just panic. I sweat, I can't breathe, and everything tells me to physically get out of there, and I do, and I can't make myself stay, and I've tried over and over again.
So how many teeth do you reckon that you have actually got missing?
Every main tooth at the back, pretty much apart from one.
Or needs treating?
They've gone. They're not even need treating. I've lost 5 teeth in the last 10 years. This one I lost when I was pregnant. These ones. All my back teeth apart from one at the top.
She'll suffer toothache, she'll suffer whatever she has to do. Abscesses, everything.
I don't really talk about my teeth to anybody, really. If I've got pain, Chris will know about it. But to actually sit here and talk about it is a massive deal for me. I just sort of get on with it and just ignore it. There's nothing anybody can do to help me by talking about it. So I just keep it to myself, really.
But now the effects of her phobia are too much for Ashlee to hide.
Ashlee used to be life and soul of the party, always front of the pictures, until she started developing some problems with her teeth. At the back weren't so much of a problem because you couldn't see it. We really are at breaking point now because she's starting to have some problems at the front as well, which is affecting her smiling. She won't get involved in pictures, covers her mouth a lot.
He's a very smiley person anyway, so pictures together, I don't really tend to have many because I smile with my mouth closed and it just doesn't suit me at all. He is really good about it all though. He gets a little bit annoyed about the eating and the fact that I'm losing weight and I'm getting lethargic.
We really need to get her eating proper foods again to try and put some of that weight back on just so she's more healthy, really.
She's come from a size 10 to a size 6 now, and purely because she doesn't eat real meals.
I usually eat cereal. I'll eat this for breakfast, sometimes maybe lunch as well. I put a lot of milk in my cereal. I have to wait quite a long time for it to get nice and soft so that I can eat it. I have to chew with the front of my mouth, and I've been doing that for about 4 years.
Ashlee's phobia is preventing her from living the life that she so desperately wants for herself, her partner Chris, and their daughter Peyton.
With Peyton getting older, I don't want her to be scared of the dentist. I don't want her to see her mum without teeth. I don't want her to have a life where her mum doesn't have teeth. And that would be quite embarrassing for her when she gets older. And it would probably make her phobic of the dentist. And that's definitely not what I want.
Me and Ashlee one day would really like to get married because of Peyton. At the moment, she's got a different last name from Ashlee. She's got my last name. It's a massive deal to Ashlee for Peyton to be able to have us all have the same surname.
There's no way that I'd have a wedding day and not be able to smile in my wedding pictures. So that's definitely something that has to be on the back burner until my teeth are sorted.
Ashlee and Chris live in fear that the effects of her phobia will only get worse.
If Ashlee loses any of her front teeth, that would be massive for her. I honestly, hand on heart, don't think she would leave the house. She would not have the confidence. It'd ruin her life.
Before I could always hide the damage to my teeth, but now it's at the front of my mouth. And I'm afraid that once the front tooth goes, I don't know if I'll be able to even leave the house. I definitely dream about having teeth, and I wish that I could just wake up one day and I would have a full set of teeth and I could just smile all day long and not worry about laughing or talking or who's standing to the side of me.
Desperately in need of help, Ashlee and Chris arrive at Speakman Hall.
Today we're working with a dental phobia, a young girl. I believe that a lot of her teeth are missing. Dental phobias are really common, and I would say pretty much all of them start in childhood.
I think today's massively important for Ashlee. It's something that's been on her mind for a long time, and I think it's going to be such a massive relief for it to finally, be over and she can do something about it.
Come on in.
Today is really important for me. It is literally, hopefully, going to be the start of my new life.
27-year-old Ashlee has spent years living with an overwhelming phobia of the dentist.
Every time I've tried to go back to the dentist, I just panic. I sweat, I can't breathe. Everything tells me to physically get out of there.
If Ashlee loses any of her front teeth, I don't think she would leave the house. It'd ruin her life.
Can Nik and Eva help Ashlee to put this desperate situation behind her?
Hello. Welcome. I'm Eva. Hi. Hi, Chris.
Ashlee and Chris, thank you for coming to see us. What is it we can help you with today?
I'm hoping that you're going to be able to help me with my phobia of dentists.
What do you believe happened to create the phobia?
I think it was when I had all my teeth out when I was about 6. I had a calcium deficiency, so I didn't have my first teeth properly.
Okay.
So I had black stumps come through first, and I had to have all of them taken out at the age of 6.
And how does it affect your life?
It affects the little things, really, but a lot of little things. So day-to-day eating, smiling, laughing.
You said that you had your teeth removed when you were 6. Do you actually remember that?
I remember going into hospital. I remember waking up from the operation. I was put to sleep to have all my teeth out, and I remember that.
And when you just telling us about that now, do you have any negative emotions talking about that or not?
The scared feeling comes back a little bit.
Okay.
But it's not huge. I wouldn't say, oh, wow, it was an awful time, because I was so young. Because I remember snippets.
So why do you think you're so scared?
I didn't think I was initially. I thought it was needles that I was terrified of. I thought it must just be needles. And then I got over needles and tried to go to the dentist, and it wasn't needles, it was just the dentist.
And what happened when you tried to go to the dentist?
I panic. As soon as I get into reception, just panic. Like, I can feel, just talking about it now, I can feel my hands getting sweaty. That's what happens to me. I get sweaty and I just can't relax, and my breathing goes funny, and...
You're feeling that now?
Yeah, I'm getting quite uncomfortable now, yeah, just talking about going into a dentist, yeah.
Okay, and Chris, have you seen her react going to a dentist?
The thing is with Ashlee, she keeps her emotions and her feelings to herself. I might have come home, and if she was beaten off, I say, oh, babe, what's up? And she'll, oh, nothing, just, bit of a feeling a bit tired or something like that, and it would just get brushed off.
Today's about cards on the table, really open and honest. If you really want our help, that's what's got to happen. And it's really apparent that you've held things in and haven't told Chris, but I really would like Chris to know how this has affected you, and I'd like you to tell Chris what you feel inside.
It affects me quite a lot, actually. I don't think I tell you quite how much it does affect me. Daily, actually. Sorry.
It's all right. This is why we're doing it.
Sorry. Just affects the little things. The fact that we can't get married because I can't have pictures. The fact that we go out for dinner and I'm paranoid about where we sit so people can't see me eating. It's silly things, but it's the silly things that are day to day, so they're every day. I don't like to burden you with it, because there's nothing you can do, so what's the point in...
And that is Ashlee's kind of attitude.
How does that make you feel then, just seeing her?
Yeah, no, that is upsetting, because I never would have thought, it would bring her kind of to tears, really. Maybe I think she does need to try and talk about it a little bit more.
But talking about it, I think, well, there's nothing we can do, so why upset myself so much about keep going over it and telling people?
the fact is, you said I think about it on a daily basis, and it's going round in your head. And if you love Chris, then that's what you do. You share.
Yeah.
You share your burdens and your worries, because even just giving Chris the opportunity to be able to give you a hug or just to say, you know, I understand, will actually make you feel better.
Yeah.
Chris, can I ask you to tell Ashlee how she's changed? You've been together for 2 years, so what decline have you noticed in that 2-year period?
When we used to go out, you know, when we first met, you'd always have this massive smile, and it kind of lights up your face. It's a really nice smile. And I've seen less and less of that now. That made you seem really bubbly and happy all the time, but because now you smile less, I think sometimes, you know, sometimes I might sit there and I think, oh, you know, what's up with Ashlee? You just don't seem as happy in yourself, and definitely confidence has been knocked, you know, a lot.
Yeah. I think you're right.
What you're actually saying to me is that you've lost the girl and you're losing the girl that you fell in love with.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that must be absolutely just exhausting.
Heartbreaking.
I just sort of put the front on, don't I? I'm pretty good at that.
If we don't resolve this for Ashlee today, how do you see the future?
Obviously, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I think every man wants to see, you know, his partner just kind of love their self as well. I know sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't feel like you look nice, when, you know, sometimes I think you really do. And I try and drum that into you, but you won't listen, because in your head it's cemented, no, I don't look good.
I can tell that you're a fixer. There's a problem, you want to sort it out.
Yeah.
Got that. But this is a major problem, but you can't fix it. How frustrated does that make you?
Massively frustrated. You feel useless, because you think, words, all I've got is words. Whether Ashlee chooses to kind of listen to them and believe what I'm saying.
So you telling us that we've got a really tough job on today?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that.
Fingers crossed.
But looking to the future as well, if you're not eating properly.
Yeah. I'm just going to lose more weight.
And then what about your health?
Well, this is it. I mean, it makes me tired anyway, because I don't get to eat what I need to eat. And having a 9-month-old makes you tired anyway. So I just feel like I'm battling constantly. Every day is a battle.
I won't like the thought of getting up every morning and having to battle.
Yeah.
I can see you getting upset now. What is it?
I don't know what you said to me.
No, you said that every day is a battle. How much of a battle is it?
I didn't think it was until I have to talk about it, because I just usually get on with it. But it's a battle. Just the fact that I do like to take care of myself, and I've got this awful thing that just stands out.
How do you feel, Chris, knowing that she's battling every day?
It's really upsetting, because there's nothing in my power that I can do at the moment, you know, because of her fear of the dentist, you know.
Mornings are horrible in our house. I just think about it because I brushed my teeth first thing, so it's there, staring me in the face.
And when you think about it, what do you think?
Oh, I just feel like I want to slap myself and say, what are you doing? Just get a grip and go. Why are you letting this hinder every day? Just get a grip and do it. And then I think I can't. And then I fight myself. Because it's only me that's stopping me from sorting this out, and that's really frustrating.
So if we can get Ashlee to the dentist today, how is that going to change your life?
Oh, massively. If it'll make Ash happy, that's going to make me happy. Because obviously the last thing I want is to see Ash like she is. That's not the Ashlee I met. That's not how she used to be.
Well, I can see she's suffering, and maybe you're seeing this for the first time.
Yeah, I've never seen her like this.
And I've kept it together the whole way through.
But you're suffering, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not right.
I think now she's at the point where enough is enough for her. She can't Can't do it anymore, can you, babe?
No.
I know your sister's here, so we're going to invite her to join us if that's all right.
Yeah.
The best outcome we could have today is that Ash can actually get through the dentist door and she can actually get into that chair and get her teeth done.
Welcome, Kay. Thanks so much for joining us. Have you seen a decline in your sister's personality?
I've just watched over the years as the smiling gets less frequent, you get the same false smile where you just don't see any teeth at all. So it'd be nice to get a treatment and get her smiling naturally.
Do you love your sister?
Love her to pieces.
So, because you love your sister, I'd like you to tell her how it affects you,
I don't
knowing that
like
she's hurting.
the amount of weight loss and things that's happened. I mean, she used to be a size 10, she's now about a size 6. So this is all over in the last 12 to 18 months that it's really declined in weight as well. And that's quite worrying because there's nothing of her anyway, you're only tiny, so you need to eat.
Yeah, I know.
In an attempt to communicate openly, Ashlee, Chris and Kay have written down how they feel.
Sis, I really need you to get treatment for your fear of the dentist. Not only has it affected your life, but it still affects all of us. In the future, I would like us all to go out on family meals and have nice photos of all the family. Also, sis, think of the confidence you will have and a lovely smile. Please get this treatment done so you can have a good quality of life and enjoy life to the full. Get married and be proud of your smile, because you have a lovely smile. You just don't like to show your teeth. All the best with the treatment, babe. Love you loads. We're all here behind you, so let's get on and do this.
It upsets me to watch you go from such a happy-go-lucky person who always had a beautiful smile on her face to the girl that we see today. I really hope the Speakmans can help you conquer the fear of the dentist so we can all move forward from this as a family and work on getting you back to your old self.
Thank you. It's your turn.
Chris, my teeth are affecting me now more than ever before. And I don't want it to affect you or our relationship any longer. I do think my teeth do affect us. For instance, I can't kiss you when you come home from work. I can't talk too close to you, just in case you smell the breath. I hope by getting over my phobia, I'll be able to eventually smile again. I want us to have nice photos together and be able to get married without my smile getting in the way.
So let me ask you a question. Even if, and I don't think she has for a second, even if she had really, really bad breath, would you still want to kiss her?
Yeah, of course I would.
And
I'll still try. It's her that says no.
That's really sad. Because just that right there is something that could just spoil your relationship.
We've got Chris here, who is now feeling guilt because he didn't realise how much this was affecting you. And in addition to the guilt, he's not actually getting the love and affection that he deserves. For every time that you feel hunger is a huge reminder, I've got a problem with my teeth because what can I eat?
yeah,
Big question.
Are you ready for change?
yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Is today going to be the day that you change your life?
I believe so, yeah. I hope so.
We'd like you to leave Ashlee with us. Our mission is to give you your smile back.
That'd be great.
Good luck, sis. You've got to do it.
I don't think I realised how much this affected me until I had to talk about how it affects me day to day. And that really sort of brought it home. Thanks, baby. Love you.
She's been suffering pretty much every minute of every day, but she's hidden it. And Chris, her partner, she's been with him for 2 years. He had no clue. He had no clue that she was suffering so much.
Chris read his letter out, and I was quite surprised with what he had said in it. I didn't realise that he knew it was affecting our relationship so much. It was nice to hear that he did want to spend the rest of his life with me, even with the teeth I've got.
I think Ashlee did struggle showing her emotions, but I think in a way it was a massive relief for her as well. That's something she's maybe wanted to do for a long time, but Ashlee's kept it all bottled up, which is why she is that upset about it, because she really wants to do something, she wants to tell someone, but she doesn't want to burden other people.
It was so sad to hear Ashlee using the words, every day is a battle. Nobody should have to battle every single day. And to see how upset she was when she finally allowed herself to express what really was going on was really quite sad.
Today on the Speakmans, an overwhelming fear of the dentist.
Every time I've tried to go back to the dentist, I just panic. Everything tells me to physically get out of there.
Is beginning to push a couple apart.
You've lost the girl and you're losing the girl that you fell in love with.
Will the Speakmans be able to help Ashlee regain her smile?
Is today going to be the day that you change your life?
Yes.
So, Ashlee, before we actually sort of start with the therapy, what I'd like to do is I'd just like to show you something. And what I want you to do is to tell me what you feel. Is that OK? So, I have a little something here.
To test the level of Ashlee's fear, Eva shows her some dental instruments.
So I saw you moving away then. What are you feeling?
Some of it not too fussed with. Yeah, no, I don't like that one.
I find this quite a paradox, really. And the fact that you're frightened of dentists, you're frightened of implements like that, and yet you've got your tongue pierced. You've had someone in your mouth making a hole in your tongue.
Yeah, it took me 5 attempts. I went in and out quite a few times. I had a friend with me and she said, come on, you really need to do this. You want it done. So I did it.
Having your tongue pierced or not, really, doesn't have any bearing on your life.
No.
Does it?
No.
It's a fashion accessory. Having teeth has got a big bearing on your life.
Yeah.
So if you can go in and get that done, why don't you go and get your teeth done? What's the difference?
Different place. When I go to a tattoo studio to get the piercings, I'm familiar with that place.
Every dentist that you've ever seen in your life, what have they been trying to do?
They definitely have been trying to help me, but I have had really unpleasant, seen unpleasant dentists that have actually been quite rude about my phobia.
Right.
OK, if I had a dentist that I thought was rude and wasn't compassionate towards my fear, then do you know what I'd do?
Go to a different dentist.
Exactly.
You said, I've had some really unpleasant dentists. And I was then expecting you to say, because they hurt me so bad and they made me bleed and they created lots of pain in my mouth. But what you said was, I've had unpleasant dentists because they didn't understand my phobia. And earlier on, in mediation, when we were talking with Chris, what really struck out to me was that you actually said that you've never really had an excruciatingly painful dental situation.
No.
They've been unpleasant, but they've been bearable.
Yeah.
I've got to say, having my eyebrows plucked isn't pleasant. Having a smear isn't particularly that pleasant, but it's things that we do to enhance, improve our life, our appearance and our health.
Yeah. And I would go to any other level. This is what annoys me. I would do any other thing to enhance, like you say, enhance your life. Like, I get my eyebrows done. It does hurt. And I do have a little moan about it, but I go again 6 weeks later and I get it done again. And I moan about it again.
I've got something to show you. I'd like you to tell me what you see.
I don't really know what I see. I see me, just me now. How I am.
Give me a smile. Look here. And do that smile for you.
Don't like that. Sorry.
Tell me how you feel. Why are you crying?
I hate my smile. It ruins everything. I take so much time and effort and make sure that I look okay and And then it just ruins it every time I open my mouth. So...
Don't apologise, because we need you to let this go. You don't like looking at it.
No,
You're
I don't.
totally avoiding this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Which is really weird, because when I worked in salons, I'd always be looking in mirrors, but I'd had my teeth out.
Rightly so, because you're a very, very pretty girl.
She didn't believe you then, Nick.
She did say thanks, but it was like a half-hearted thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like...
I saw you didn't believe.
It's like...
Because you swallowed.
No one really believes that, because I can't smile at them, can I?
It's like I want to smile at you for saying something like that, but I can't. It's really... I feel like I can't express what I'm feeling because my face can't express it,
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
which is really annoying.
Well, certainly from Chris's point of view,
Yeah,
if you were my partner, I'd be gutted.
yeah.
I've no idea what's going on in your head. I've no idea if you love me. You might tell me that you love me, but words without expression don't mean anything.
No, definitely.
So I've got something else to show you.
Okay.
Do you feel any different yet?
I feel like it's a bit my fault. I feel like I'm being an idiot.
So let me ask you a question. How would you fancy a life like that?
That will be my life if I don't get it sorted.
I know that will be your life. Look.
I know. I honestly just think that if it gets to that, hopefully I'll find it in me. But then if I haven't already, how am I going to find it then? And by then, it's much more work.
But when that hole in your front tooth gets bigger and your tooth falls out, I can tell you now, you aren't going out of your house.
No chance.
You struggle to look at yourself in the mirror now. Let's take that off there. You can't look in the mirror now, can you?
Not really.
So what's the chances of you looking in a mirror, putting your makeup on and going outside when you've got a front tooth missing?
No, exactly. And that is why it has to be. I have to do something now. I can't get to that stage because I can hide it all now, but you can't hide that.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you went to the dentist when you were younger and you had a little bit of pain,
Yeah.
it hurt.
A little bit, yeah.
If you had the same amount of pain now, what would you do?
If I think back to that specific pain, it would be nothing. Compared to other things, nothing.
Okay. So essentially what you're doing, you're not seeing it as an adult. As a 27-year-old woman,
Yeah.
you're still viewing dentists as a 6-year-old child. Because I can tell you that nothing a dentist is going to do in your mouth to put your teeth right is going to hurt as much as those tattoos that you've got.
Or having a baby, for that matter.
Definitely not.
You said before that it's not the thought of the dentist, it's not going into the dental surgery, it's what's behind the door and the pain that I'm going to feel behind the door.
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. The pain you're going to feel behind the door, that is a child talking and not an adult.
But even when you say to me it won't hurt, I don't believe you. That is literally just... I'm thinking he's saying it, I'm not believing it.
Where do you think that you get the pain thought from with dentists?
Honestly, I don't know.
You see, I can see that you can't, that you don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I can really, really see that. But all we're asking is if you did know,
Okay.
if you had any idea, what would it be?
Probably just when I went for that filling and I had the numbing injections. I remember the numbing injections hurt.
Okay.
But that is it, really.
And how old are we then?
14?
Okay. If you were 14 and you fell over, would you cry?
No. No, I'd be too embarrassed to at 14.
But if no one saw you, yes, you would.
Yeah, probably.
You're not getting away with that one.
No.
Yes, you would.
I would, yeah. If I was by myself, probably, yeah.
Okay. If you fell over today, would you cry?
Probably not.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so all we're asking you to do, Ashlee, is apply what you know today to back then. Because essentially, you had that feeling at the age of 14. You felt at the age of 14 it was painful. But you were a child. And most things when you were a child, you've already just told us that you were soft, most things were painful.
Yeah. It's really strange when I think about it. It's mad how I've made it into all of this.
That's a great point.
I've made it
all.
into this. But I think time has done that as well. Time has added. From what the fear started,
You're absolutely right.
I've just added to that.
Yes,
and
you
I've
have.
fed it and fed
Yes,
it and
you
fed
have.
it and fed it.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you have.
And now I'm just, it's just like, whoa, what? I don't even know where the fear, what it is now. And
But
it's
do you
just
know
so
what? You know that you created it.
Yeah.
You know that you've added to it.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, you can make a decision at any point in your life about anything
Yeah.
and change it just like that.
Yeah.
I can see that you're changing. I can see that it's taken longer than I thought, I've got to be honest with you. That it's actually sinking in and you're realising, and it's your words, you said, I've created this, I've fed this, your words. So we know from that that you're accepting. And once you accept something, you accept that you created something that wasn't true, you can let it go. But what I also understand is that you've got no evidence of actually being in a dental surgery and not feeling anxious.
Yeah, I haven't.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take you to dental surgery.
Oh my God, okay.
And obviously, as you know, we can tell what's going on with you.
Yeah.
And we can tell the difference between apprehension and anxiety.
What's changed?
That can't actually cause me pain, so I don't know what my issue is with that.
Just go inside.
You don't look anxious to me.
No.
I've got another one here.
I don't feel that anxious. That one's a little bit more horrible, but you're holding it. And I know you're not going to touch me with that. I hope.
Oh, well, if you are.
I don't feel as anxious looking at that as I did before.
Your words. I don't feel as anxious looking at that
Yeah.
as I did before.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Growing up?
That's what I wanted to hear.
So, are you ready to finally grow up and go and see a dental surgery as an adult?
Yes.
Good.
I feel the treatment session went really well. Apprehensive to see what happens. But all in all, I feel really calm about it all.
She's had a dental phobia, and we really believe that we've definitely made massive progress there.
Going to the dentist surgery will definitely be the test to whether I am fixed.
Whether she'll go through with any treatment, can't say at this stage, but we're hopeful.
The Speakmans introduce Ashlee to dentist Dr. Knight. Can she keep calm in a place she has always feared?
We always split dentistry up into different sections, and the first one is to try and get you out of pain and prevent things from getting any worse, and try and reassure you a little bit, because I'm sure things have been going through your mind and you think, I'm going to lose my tooth, this is going to be a big issue, and we can kind of reassure you that after this first step today, it's going to be fine.
It's Ashlee's final test. After 13 years, has she finally been able to put the years of trauma behind her?
It's never as bad as you think.
Really?
It's really not that bad. There are certain things that we need to treat and we need to get over. So this area here that you're concerned about, the hole behind your front teeth, yes, there's an issue there, but it's easy to rectify.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good.
So,
I never thought I'd say that. Oh my God.
Well, we think that you've been a model patient. When you agree, Lance?
absolutely amazing, yeah.
And we're so proud of you that we've got a little surprise.
Lance has just told us that he's willing to do a smile makeover for you.
Whatever
Joking.
it takes.
We're going to give you a beautiful set of porcelain laminate veneers on your front teeth. The tooth that's missing we're going to replace. We're going to deliver this amazing smile, so you've got the perfect smile for you going forward. How does that sound?
Thank you so much.
You okay?
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Today was massive for me. Just to get and sit in the chair and not be scared of sitting in the chair was huge.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
For the first time, she realises that actually going to the dentist isn't anywhere near as bad as what she previously believed.
I never thought the day would come where I wouldn't be nervous of the dentist.
27-year-old Ashlee has lived with a fear of the dentist for her entire adult life.
What happened when you tried to go to the dentist?
I panic. As soon as I get into reception, just panic. Just talking about it now, I can feel my hands getting sweaty.
The damage to Ashlee's teeth has affected her confidence and her relationships.
All I've got is words. Whether Ashlee chooses to kind of listen to them and believe what I'm saying.
A week after her treatment session with Nik and Eva, Ashlee returns to the dentist on her own.
Morning, Ashlee.
For the first time in 13 years.
Today I'm feeling very excited, but quite nervous as well. I never would have dreamed in a million years that I'd be sat here in a dentist surgery about to have the treatment I'm going to have. It's mind-blowing.
Ashlee's phobia of the dentist was mainly caused by the pain of an injection. With her fear conquered, the teeth that have held her back for so long are transformed. Before her permanent veneers are fitted, Ashlee will wear a set of temporary ones for the next few months.
Big smile. Beautiful. Fantastic.
I never thought that I would have the work done that I had done today. Not in a million years, no way. Oh my God.
As soon as the anaesthetic's worn off, she'll have a transformed smile. So instantly, her smile's going to look 10 times better. But then when she looks in the mirror, she will gain that confidence and she'll smile more and more and more. And to be honest, for the next month or two, she's probably not going to stop smiling.
Look at them. I'll be able to chew, be able to smile. I can actually smile. And you can stand there and I won't care. I can't wait just to be able to not have to think about things, what I can eat, what I can't eat. It's just going to be really good.
Nik and Eva arrive to see the final results.
Oh my God, that's amazing! Oh,
God.
that's well done. Gosh!
Wow, well done.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Absolutely amazing.
You can see that already. She's got so much more confidence and she couldn't stop smiling, and actually neither can I.
Because you've been a good patient, we've got another surprise for you.
Come with us.
Yeah, thank you so much,
you.
Lance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye now.
While Ashlee has been in a dentist chair, boyfriend Chris has arranged a final surprise for her big day.
Today's massively important for Ashlee, just for her whole life. Eating, confidence, smiling in photos, she should be able to do all of them things again. I think Ashlee was nervous this morning, but I'm hoping that everything went well and she went through it. So, fingers crossed, we'll see her soon with her new smile.
Are you intrigued?
Yeah.
Have you any idea what's going on?
I have no idea what's
No
going
idea.
on.
I don't either.
I think Chris is going to love my teeth.
I think it is.
I just think he's going to be blown away by it. I think he knows they're going to be good, but I don't think he knows they're going to be this good.
Let me tell you, your surprise is on the other side of that door.
Okay.
After you.
That looks amazing. Yeah, it looks really nice. Got one more thing I want to ask you. Will you marry me?
Yes. Oh my God, babe.
Shaking.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Cheers, mate.
I'm so happy for you. Oh, conflicting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, you're shaking like anything, aren't you?
Congratulations. Not expecting that. We do a good job.
Oh my God, this is amazing. How beautiful does she look?
She looks lovely. Really nice.
Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you. So proud you've done it. You all right?
Ashlee's sister Kay arrives with baby Peyton to see her new smile.
I'm very proud of Ashlee. Today is the first time I've actually seen Ashlee do a really, really, really big smile. I think she's done an absolutely amazing job and overcome her fears.
But not only smiling,
Yeah.
smiling, but engaged as well.
Congratulations.
With the help of the Speakmans, Ashlee can now look forward to a bright future with fiancé Chris and have the confidence to smile again.
When I saw Ashlee smile, I just thought, you know, wow, that's total dramatic change from what it was. Just even the fact that the smile she had on her face, it was amazing to see it again. Really, really good.
It was just the most beautiful and perfect ending to what has been an amazing week for Ashlee and for us. Ashlee has been so desperate to spend the rest of her life with Chris and marry him, but couldn't because she wouldn't be able to have wedding photographs taken. So to see her walking on the rose petals, the orchestra playing, and then Chris getting down on one knee, oh my word, it just
Can't top that.
completely took my breath away. So proud of Ashlee for going through everything she's been through. And it's our fairy tale happy ending. It couldn't get any better.
Having real smiles. Yes.
I was so excited because we wanted to get married, but with my teeth, it just wasn't going to be possible. I wouldn't look back on photos with teeth like that, but now...
Ching.